tell me that you just a homie, ayy. Cause I can't be committed with these stacks all on me. Big drip on me, ayy.
Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought I would record me doing the color oops. This has made my life a life changer. Right now, I actually already put it in my head. I thought I would just record this video to show you guys. I don't know if the camera is picking up the color or not, but I just actually, if you guys have watched my channel, you guys know I had black in my hair before, and I am either going blonde or I'm going back red. I'm not sure which one that I'm going to do just yet, but you guys will stay tuned for that. But I did use the color oops. If you guys have not used this, you guys are sleeping on it. I promise, because for the simple fact that you do not have to bleach your hair, and that's amazing. Who does not, not want to not bleach their hair, or who does want to bleach their hair? Should I rephrase that? Nobody wants to bleach their hair because it is very damaging, and this is not. This does have all natural products in it, and it's no damaging to your hair whatsoever. I'll link the information on this in the link below in the description box. And yeah, so y'all don't know how to talk. I will keep you guys updated when I get back with the finished results. Well, actually not the finished result, but once I rinse this out of my hair. I may actually have to do 2 of these. I actually did get 2 boxes just because I have a lot of hair, and sometimes the first go round doesn't take out all of the color that's semi-permanent above the color that you have under your hair, if that makes any sense. But this is ammonia free, so it doesn't have any ammonia in it like bleach does, so it is very, very clutch. Okay, very clutch. I've always used this. Well, actually I just started using this, I want to say about a couple months ago. I'm not really sure, but I did come across this because I actually seen it on other YouTubers videos that were reviewing it or using it or whatever the case, and I was like, you know what, why wouldn't I not try to use this instead of bleach? Why would I pass that up? So I use this. It is extra strength, and you leave it on there for 20 minutes. I actually leave it on there for 30 minutes just because I just need a little bit extra time that my hair processes, so I can make sure to get everything out pretty much in the first go round, and then when I go in with my second go round, I don't have to do as much. So yeah, so right now it is actually already turning, you guys. I'm not sure if the camera is doing it justice, but it is a brown color now, like a very light brown. I actually had the very darkest black ever when I had my hair black, so I don't know if the camera's picking it up good, but I'll show you guys once I rinse it out and everything. So I did set my timer already. I'll probably have a good maybe like 20 minutes left over. I did use this whole bottle, you guys. I used pretty much everything that was in it. This is the stuff that you put in your hair. So I did use this, and then it also comes with the step 1. Y'all, my son is trying to mess with this stuff, so but yeah, so this is the step 1 right here, and then you just pour it into that clear bottle that I just showed you guys. This, so the smell does stink very bad. I feel like the best way that I can explain it is it smells like somebody farted in your house. Like literally, that's what it smells like. It isn't a good smell, it isn't a okay smell, it does stink. So fair warning, but it does get the job done. As you guys can see right now, I just have on this like raggedy shirt that I don't plan on wearing today. It is like an afternoon time and I'm doing this, so I am going to get dressed later on, but normally when I do this or do any type of dyes, whatever, I just wear a plain shirt. And I do not have any makeup on right now, you guys. I don't have lashes on, nothing. So if I am looking kind of rough, then you know what, just don't mind that. We're gonna get ourselves together later on. But I wanted to do my hair first just to get it out the way, because I know it does take a little bit longer for me to do. But as you guys can see, it is processing. When I first put it on, it was literally like pitch black. And now it is turning to a brown color. So it does work, you guys. It does get the job done. Otherwise, I would not be recommending this product to you guys. But I did pick this up at my local Walgreens. So I believe the actual website on Walmart.com, you can find it on there, but you can't find it in their stores. So I did pick this up at Walgreens. This is what it looks like. I got mine on sale. Actually, yesterday it was on sale for $11.99. You guys, this product does cost a lot. Well, to me it costs a lot because I don't like to spend too much, and I feel like whenever I dye my hair, I always end up spending a lot. It retails for, I believe, like $15.99. So if you do get two, you know, you're gonna spend about 32 bucks altogether. But it was on sale for $11.99. So you know what? Hey, whatever I can get that is going to be a little bit cheaper, I'm going to go that route, okay? But I will be back to let you guys know how it looks once I rinse it out, and if I do need to do another round of the color oops. So just stay tuned for that, and I'll be right back with the update. Alright, you guys. So I have just rinsed that out of my hair. As you guys can see, this is what it's looking like right now. So you guys can see it is very bright. I don't know if the camera is picking it up really good, but this is how it's looking right now. So I'm about to rinse it out. I don't know if you guys can see this or if it's picking it up, but this is what it's looking like right now. Once I rinse it out, I'm gonna show you guys kind of because I know like once you rinse it out, more of the color is supposed to come out. So I'll be right back to show you guys what it's looking like once I rinse it out. All right, you guys, so I am back. I did actually just go ahead and rinse out the first session that I just did. As you can see, or I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but it is a huge difference. I don't know if you guys can really see, but it is a huge difference. It is not black anymore. As you guys can see, it turned to like an orangey color. I don't know if the camera is picking it up really good, but it did turn to an orange color. I actually just rinsed it out. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it turned to like this orange color. I am going to do another pass just because I feel like it can be lighter, because when I had my red hair, it was a lot of red, and so that's why right now it is looking kind of like an orangey copper color right now. But I am going to go ahead and do another one, because depending on how blonde it gets, I may keep it that way, or I may just go ahead and do it red. I'm not sure. I just want to see kind of how bright it gets. So I'm going to go ahead and do another one. This is my new box right here. It's not open. So I'm going to... y'all, I cannot talk today at all. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I applied this one, since I didn't show you guys how I applied that that first one. So I'm just kind of doing a little cleanup first with the first box that I had, and then we'll get into it. I'm sorry, you guys, if this camera is kind of like crooked a little bit. Okay, that should be a little bit better. And I apologize, you guys, if the lighting is not that great. I am recording in my bathroom, and this bathroom light is just not as bright. I do have my ring light on as well, so hopefully you guys can see me good and the color is picking up good. But I just went ahead, you guys, I just applied the the extra strength. I think this is maybe like the developer. I just applied that and all I did was just add it in here. So I'm just shaking this, and then I have to actually go get some scissors so I can cut this top off. And you just want to shake it really good, make sure it's all mixed up. And I think that's good. Let me go get some scissors, you guys, because I have to cut this off, and then I'll just be right back. All right, you guys, so I got the top off. One thing I will say is when you are cutting the top, be super careful, because this can backfire, and it actually got a little bit on my face when I try to cut. So just be careful and mindful that it can squirt up. But I got that off. So now what we're gonna do is, the gloves are actually in here in this little packet, which most dye kits come with that. So it does come with a bag for your hair that I actually just used on my hair. It came with this bag. It's pretty long, and then it opens up. I'll show you guys once I'm about to put that on. And then the gloves are on both sides, like I said, which is like the norm for color kits that it comes in. So I'm just gonna put on both of these gloves, and then we're just gonna get into the second part. So here it is right here. And you don't have to do this really any certain way. I just do this all over, and I don't know if it's picking up, but as you guys can see, it did turn to like a copper orange color. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to start with my ends first and just work my way up. This doesn't have to be in any particular order or anything. So if you're worrying about like if you have to section it or whatever, you don't really have to section it, you guys. I've always did my hair like this, but if you are a person that likes to section your hair, then go for it. I just feel like for me, I don't have time for that. Like, I'm just trying to get it done and over with. So I normally don't section unless I'm like doing a deep condition treatment. Then I'll section, just because there's like certain sections that I want to get to, but you don't have to section. So most of this is just going to be repeated. And the formula of it, it's very, 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 like water-based. So just be careful when you are applying it. Because if you're a little reckless, like I can be sometimes it can squirt onto the floor, and yeah. So like I was saying before, you guys, this product does stink. It stinks so bad, and that's why at first I'm always so not really skeptical of using it, but sometimes I'm just like put it off because the smell just stinks so freaking bad. If I could go outside and do this, you guys, I would, just because it stinks so bad, and it makes your house stink so bad. Like at least for like up to like 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours, I feel like that smell just like lingers. And I don't know if I mentioned this already, guys, but I did comb my hair out whenever I got them from washing it. washing it out the first time, just so it's a little bit easier for me to actually, just like that, you guys. I don't know if you've seen that fly across the camera, but this is like very, very water based, so it flings really, really easily. But yeah, I'm just putting it through my hair, you guys. And you want to put it towards the back. And like I said, you guys, I'm not doing this in any particular order. I'm just putting it in there. For this session, I'll probably most likely just leave it in there for probably just the 20 minutes that you're supposed to leave it in there. I'm probably not going to do the whole 30 minutes like I did on the first go round, just because I feel like on the first go round it's like crucial to me to get as much lifted as possible. That way when I do go in on the second round, I don't have to leave it in as long. And like I said before, you guys, this product is not damaging to your hair at all whatsoever. Like, you see my curl pattern is still the same. It is just a little stretched just because I had to comb it out. But, I mean, for the most part, my curls are still the same. And most of my hair looks like this anyway whenever I get it like this drenched in water or anything, or whenever I first wash it. And then once, you know, I apply my style products, then, you know, it's back curly, like as you can see. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, so my curls are not damaged whatsoever. I know some people are probably like, oh my gosh, like using 2 boxes. Yes, but like I said before, this is not bleach. So, I mean, I wouldn't recommend using 3 boxes, but I'm pretty sure you could if you wanted to, because it does say on the box that you can actually, I'm just gonna get the back, you guys, if I can. It does say on the box that you can dye your hair right after, like same day. So it's not like, if you did 3, it may not hurt. I'm not sure, just because I have never did 3. So I'm not sure about that, but I know a few girls that I have actually seen on YouTube do their hair with the color Oops. They did it twice. Did 3, or not 3, 2 boxes of color remover, depending on how the color goes or how it looks, how bright it is. I've seen most of people do the max is 3, so I would do 2. I don't know why I keep saying 3, but I would do just 2, just to be on the safe side, because I mean, I've never done 3 boxes before. I've only had to do 2. And like I said previously, the only reason why I'm doing 2 is because the last time I did this, the first pass that I did, it wasn't as, like, it wasn't to my liking, because I knew it could get brighter than that. So this is kind of like bleach in a safe way, but pretty much like whatever color that you have underneath, whatever semi-permanent color that you have, it's gonna rinse all that out. So it's not really like bleach like that, because it's not damaging. Basically, it's just restoring any semi-permanent color that you, it's basically, what I should say? It's basically taking out any semi-permanent color that you have underneath your semi-permanent color. So, say for instance, you know, I want to dye my hair red and I have to bleach it if it's not already light up under my head. Basically what that's going to do is, instead of you know, bleaching it, if you want to change another color or whatever, you go just apply the color Oops on your hair, and then it's gonna remove that color that's on top, and to where you don't have to bleach your hair. It's already light up underneath that color, so you don't have to bleach it again. So yeah, so I want it to be informative. I want it to be informative as possible whenever I do this, because I don't know if a lot of people are gonna ask, or just, you know, wonder like, okay, well, what does it do? Why is it, you know, not comparable to bleach? All that good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop. I've used a little over half, as you guys can see, it's like right there. So I did use a lot. That was my son, you guys, just coughing, but I did use a lot. So I'm not gonna use the whole thing, just because I've already used most of it, and I'm not gonna keep this on for that long. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now is just wrap my hair, apply this, just make sure it's secure. Now I'm gonna take my gloves off. And then I was telling you guys about the bag that it comes with. So it comes with this bag. It doesn't even look like it's like a hair bag, but it actually is. I'm just gonna try to get this open. And basically what it does is it opens like this. And what you wanna do is you basically just wanna put it over your head just like you would anything else, like any kind of like bonnet or something. So I have it all covered up my hair, and then I'm gonna take this trash bag, Walmart trash bag. You can use any trash bag that you have, whatever is gonna be more effective to you. And like I said before, I like using this just to trap in that moisture, that heat, to get the process going fast. So like I said, that I don't have to wait that long. I'm not sure where, I just used it. But I'm gonna go ahead and find another clip, you guys, and then I will be back once this is rinsed out. I'm only gonna leave this on for about 15 to 20 minutes, just because I feel like I don't need to leave it on there that long, because it's already light. And if I do end up applying the red, it's gonna take to it real quick, because my hair is already light. So I'm gonna find a clip to put this on, and then I'll be back to show you guys the final look of the color whenever I get it rinsed out. Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back. So as you guys can see, it turned like a blonde color. Now I know it may show up a little pinkish red, but that's only because I put a deep conditioner in it. And so like the cream of the product that I use for the deep condition, it's kind of like blending with that. So if you guys notice that it is kind of like a pinkish reddish kind of color, that's why both of the creams and the color that's in my hair, that's kind of actually still left over, turned it that color, but it's actually like a blonde color. So yeah, so you can actually see like right here, it actually turned like a brownish blonde. Oh, sorry you guys. But yeah, so as you guys can see, it's like a blondish brown color right now. And then I actually just went ahead and put a deep treatment on it. This is what I do all the time, because it is very, very important to moisturize your hair. Even though you are using a product that does not contain anything bad in it, you just want to be sure to always deep condition your hair. Even when you're bleaching, before, after, whatever the case, whichever one is more convenient for you, you definitely want to do that. So even though, as you guys can tell, like my curls and stuff are not damaged. Yeah, I'm short, so I have to stand up but on my tippy toes, but as you guys can see, my hair is not damaged at all. It's still curly like it's always been. I just always deep condition my hair whenever I apply bleach, or even with that product as well. I always deep condition my hair, whatever I'm doing, either before or after. In this case, I'm doing it after the fact. So yeah, so this is how it's looking right now, you guys. So as you guys can see, it did work. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm gonna try to give this blonde color a shot. And by that, what I mean is I'm gonna, once I rinse this out and everything, I'm actually probably gonna make a trip to Sally's. That's normally where I get all of my color and all that stuff from, my red color. Pretty much any type of color, I go to Sally's. So I think what I'm going to do, because I always do red for my go-to hair color, I think what I'm going to do is go get a toner, go get some purple shampoo, and see if I can get this a little bit more brighter. Because even though it is kind of like a honey blonde color, I wouldn't mind it being a little bit more brighter and more evened out, if that makes any sense. Because if you guys know, if you have never bleached your hair, you know that color that you first get when you bleach your hair, and it's like that copperish, like really like off yellow color. That's not a cute color. And even though this is actually pretty cute and it looks like it's kind of like an ombre-ish color, I would kind of want to tone it out just a little bit and level it out a little bit. And any like brassiness, I want to take that out. So I think that's what I'm going to do. As far as my roots, as you guys can see, I have new growth. So I probably have about like maybe like 2 inches, I think, of new growth. As far as that, I'm actually probably just going to leave that as is. I don't mind it. I don't mind the dark and then, you know, kind of like the lighter color. I'm not going to mess with that, even though I do have bleach. I actually got some yesterday when I went to Sally's, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to put any bleach in my hair at all. I really don't mind the darkness, like around, you know, my crown area. I don't really mind that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a trip to Sally's and get this stuff, ask somebody there if they can help me to get the right purple shampoo and the toner. And then I may actually do a part 2 to this, because I probably won't film the rest of it today, me doing it today. I might actually go like later on during the day, and I have some other stuff that I have to do as well. So I'll probably either insert pictures of the finished product, or I'll just make a part 2 video and just kind of let you guys kind of see how my hair looks, or if I went red or if I went blonde. Which, like I said, you guys, I'm probably gonna just stick to the blonde, because I do red all the time. I'm gonna just keep those 2 boxes that I have of red, which I actually, you know, you guys, I actually use the Ion Brights. So I did get 2 of these. And I did get the Quick Boo of the bleach as well. But I'm just gonna keep this to the side whenever I do want to do my hair red. When I do, it'll be ready for me to dye it red, because my hair is already going to be light. But I kind of want to switch it up and do something else. Even though I love my red, that's like my all-time favorite hair color. It looks really good on my skin tone. And yeah, so I want to try something new though. So I'm just going to go ahead and write it out and see how this blonde comes out. I may make a part 2 to this. I'm not really sure. But yeah, so this is how the color oops left my hair. Like I said, you guys, I do have a deep conditioner in it. So once I rinse this out, I'm going to come back with one more time and show you guys kind of like how it's looking without the deep conditioner in it, because the cream is actually kind of like getting in the way of the actual color. So I will be back, and I don't want to make this video too long, you guys. Like I said, I may make a part 2 to this, but I just wanted to kind of give my review on the color oops, because I've seen a couple of other people, but I don't see it too often. A lot of people don't really know about color oops because it is kind of like a low-key, you know, product that no one really knows about. So I just wanted to give you guys my perspective and let you guys see how it looks on my hair, what it actually did, and kind of like the before and then the after. So I may go ahead and rinse this. Well, actually, you know what, you guys, I'm actually gonna put my hair up in this deep conditioning cap. I got this from Sally's, and this is actually, if I can get it, this is actually what it looks like, you guys. This is what it comes in. It like stuck to the bag, you guys, but this is what it comes in right here. I got this from Sally's, and it's just basically a deep conditioning cap. It's really, really good, and it traps all, you know, your heat and everything gets down and dirty. And yeah, so I'm actually just gonna go ahead and end this video, because like I said, I'm gonna actually keep this on my hair for probably about an hour or two. And then I'm gonna go to Sally's later, so I'll either upload this video later on tonight, or I'll upload it later on tomorrow or the next day, depending on what my schedule is. But I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair in this cap, and yeah, so I will see you guys either in my next video, or like I said, I'll make sure to insert everything in this video. But make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below, you guys. If you guys haven't already, like I said again, subscribe to my channel. I'm being more consistent on my channel. That's my goal. Even though a lot of crazy things have been happening lately, I've been going through kind of like a lot, but I'll save that for next videos. But let me know what you guys think of the color oops, and if I should keep my hair this color or if I should go back red. Let me know in the comments below, and until next time, I will see you guys in my next video.